I love Melbourne, and I'd love to go back there again, but it's with a business.
But now you can go down March 14th.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'd
Sam, you can come by the booth and say hi. You can stand there. People say, Lee, we love the Sam's videos. Why does Sam never get on? And you can be standing right beside me and they won't know it's you. I'll go like this. I'll go, psst, psst. That's Sam. But like we said, Sam was on a video a long time ago.
Well, how about this? If we can, I think I'm sitting at about 80,000 subscribers. If we can get to 100,000, I'll come on camera.
Yeah, naked.
Well,
partially naked.
Already do that with
for one subscriber.
With Matt, and
he's only got one subscriber. It's just him and Matt on fucking FaceTime.
No. Those videos are open for subscribers. It's a $130 fee, and
for the year, or is that monthly?
And Aaron Wilson will vouch that it's good value for money.
You do? Is it one of those you do what they type? You do requests?
Yeah, lots of quality content.
Someone writes touch each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Good quality content. You're giving out advice while prancing around?
Yeah, just two guys.
That's what it's called. Two guys in a warehouse.
Two guys in a warehouse hanging out.
With all the machines.
We did hanging out. So
so you got 80,000. We need another 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we should be able to do that easily. I've been a bit slack lately with the videos.
Oh
but
yes, everywhere I go. Every expo I've been to, when's more Sam's. I actually got one on Instagram yesterday. A guy was talking to me about stuff and that and training. I said, oh, you train hard and that. Then the last thing he posted was, get more Sam's videos out. I said, I'll be going there tomorrow. So he was all happy, but yes.
Yeah,
and then every time I get requests for Sam's videos.
And just so people know that I've got a business aside from doing these videos, and
no, you don't. I'm working here all the time. You're never here.
And if they check out our website, they'll see that we've got this massive
samsfitness.com
range of
.au, is it, or
gym
just
equipment, and man, it's nearly killed us all bringing it all out. And the other problem we've got is Lee's in such hot demand now that he's
world traveller.
Lee, can you come down and do videos? No, I'm going to
England. I'm off to America. Oh, yeah.
And one of the downsides to Australia is that everything's
a day or two away.
Well, I mean, yeah, even for you, like going to America, it's a 14-hour flight, but
then you got to get up early first. So by the time you get to America, it's almost 2 days. England. By the time I get up here, wake up in the morning and do the driving to the airport, packing, get to the airport, get on the plane, go to Perth, then Perth there. By the time I get to England in the morning, by the time I've got up in the morning in Australia and gone to bed in England at night, you're looking about 40 hours you've been up.
Yeah, easy. No, we did it with the kids.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, well, we found out.
Did you find out Finnegan?
No. I found out after. I think it would be about 14 hours flying that my 10-year-old son throws up. And
did he throw up on you or in the bag?
Yeah, no. We got off the plane in Doha, and the bus was waiting for us on the tarmac. He was just very sluggish, and come on mate, hurry up, we've got to go. And we're on this crowded bus to take us to the terminal.
On the bus,
just throws up everywhere. But the positive, the bus was crowded, but we instantly had loads of space around us.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And covered in spew, so that's the beauties of living in Australia. We're So
how was he for the next flight though?
He threw up on the way back, but only after the 14-hour flights. And so for people that don't know, we've always got when you go into Europe, it's a roughly 14-hour flight.
If you get the new flight from Perth to London direct, it's like 16 and a half hours.
Yeah, he's going to spew on that.
Yeah. Does he sleep on the plane?
Not really, no.
Knock him out, then he might not spew if you want to know.
No, that's...
That's the next plane.
Yeah.
Chloroform.
Yeah, no, I'll ask Matt.
What's the best?
What's the
best you can give them to knock them out, but yet they're not too drugged out when they come out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone really wants to know, like that, you know, when you go for an operation, the most expensive bill is the anaesthetist. So
well, that's not covered by insurance half the time.
Yeah, so Matt,
it's normally like $1,600 to knock you out.
Matt does actually have a, although he's not qualified, but he can.
He's not licensed by the board, but he can put you to sleep.
So you can ask for him to be in the operating theatre.
If he's not available, you can probably get Michael Jackson's doctor.
Yeah.
Just careful on the dosage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is alternatives, more cost effective, and
happy times.
You'll wake up
feeling refreshed.
A
little bit sore if Matt's the one putting you to sleep.
Yeah,
you won't be spewing out your mouth, you'll be spewing out your asshole.
Yeah, like you
bit of leakage.
You're going to be you're not going to be lighter in the back pocket, but you'll be
feeling a bit heavier in the back pocket, in the back end. Yes, Australia. That's the thing. Australia's a great place to live, but man, it's a long way to go anyway.
Yeah. So between the two of us,
I'd be happy if a sponsor called up and said, "Lee, do you want to come to Tasmania or New Zealand?"
Well, then you're only travelling back in time. So
I like Tasmania. That's not nice to say.
I was talking about New Zealand.
I
loved. Hey, I'm the unofficial Tasmanian tourist commission. I love the place.
Yeah, and that's great, isn't it? I could live there.
Yeah,
I could live in Tasmania. So many nice little places to go, and Devonshire tea and scones and cream, and go into those little antique places and you smell lavender everywhere.
Yeah,
and the pine, that yew and pine smell. That's a great place to go. I'd like to go down there again. Once I went down and for 2 weeks we hired one of those vans. You just drive the van around.
Awesome.
Yeah, just drove around from the top. No, you started at Hobart, went all the way down, Port Arthur, all the way around Strawn and Swansea, and all the way up. Then you go through Queenstown, through Launceston, all those places. It'd be fun. I'd like to do it again. If you haven't got the van, even just hire a car and drive it around for a week or two.
Well,
take your own car across on the ship.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a really, when we stayed there, we only stayed in Hobart because Jake was only young.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a real nice fancy hotel on the wharf.
Oh, down there, yeah.
And I just loved the harbour because it was not as flash as Sydney, but
those nice markets down there.
Yeah, I could stay for a couple of weeks
there. You go to Mount Wellington.
Yeah, and because it's so small, you can drive.
Yeah, it's not far to go, and then just come back.
Yeah, and the food.
You could stay in Hobart. You could drive down to Port Arthur for the day. You could even stay in a cheap hotel there and come back to your main hotel in Hobart. But like I said, it's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Tasmania, you can drive around pretty quick. It's a good place, and like I said, get those little towns like Richmond and stuff.
Yeah.
The old Richmond Bridge and Ross. There's a little town called Ross.
Yes.
It's really historic. And I remember one time we went down there. My grandmother, where they built a lot of the old places were built by convicts. A lot of the bricks would have the convicts' fingerprints in them and stuff. My grandmother would come home with a suitcase full. I don't know how her bag fucking made it on the plane. It was that fucking heavy from these convict bricks and shit. Yeah. It was nice when we went fishing and we went Cradle Mountain, and that's a really nice place down there.
It's like the last untouched
wilderness.
Yeah. And
you ever see that movie? There's an Australian movie, pretty good. I forget what it's called, where they're in Tasmania and the inbred people are eating people and fucking. Have you seen it? That's pretty good. It's like about the piemen, and they escaped from the convict times, and he went into the forest and started a family, inbred family, and these people go down searching for the Tasmanian tiger, group of young kids, and they go into the wilderness, and suddenly they start getting eaten. Fucking the women get raped by these. Yeah, that's a very interesting show. I forget it was called that, but it was pretty good.
And I encourage, whether you're Australian or from overseas, to visit Tasmania. I think the more people that visit it as tourists, the less they'll have to chop the forest down, and you know they can build
We
it.
don't want too many people going because they might like it too much and want to move there.
Well, I mean, I've always been told before you say you're going to move to Tasmania, you've got to stay there for a winter because
It gets cold.
the winter can
The
be
Arctic wind
brutal.
coming.
Yeah.
That's another place I'd like to go, Antarctica. I see you can get flights down and fly over it and stuff, or you get those cruise ships that go down there. I'd like to go there.
Oh,
No, you don't like
I just think it'd be, you know, well, they have that thing where nearly the place empties out over winter because it's just so
too cold.
cold
We'll go
and
in summer
hostile.
then. Still going to be snowy and cold, isn't
Yeah,
it? You'll have a bit of sunlight.
I just remember in Tasmania, even in February, the you know, you'd walk under a tree or the sun would go behind a cloud and the
That's
wind
cold.
would blow. And
I went to Mount Wellington once, and it must have been winter time because it was snowing, and the park ranger up there was telling people to stay in their cars because any longer than 5 minutes out of the car you could fucking die. From the wind chill, it was that
yeah,
cold. Your body will start to fucking go into hypothermia.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good place. Did you go to the petrified forest?
No,
We're pretty good where the trees are that old, they've turned to rock.
No, that,
Petrified.
no. Well, there you go. If you're from overseas, go see Lee at the Arnold in Melbourne.
And then we'll all go to Tasmania. Come on down.
And
How the bloody hell are you?
yeah. And
We'll do tourism for Tasmania.
we'll all head into the forest and start a family.
Yes. And make pies and put people in the pies.